Welcome to the Conduit Studios.
How you doing?
And it's really nice to see you.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot. How old are you?
Oh, really?
Yes,
the
really.
first question?
That's the first question.
I'm actually 28.
You have a very young-looking face.
Yeah,
but I guess you get this all the time. Like, people ask you, are you old enough to drink?
Yeah, every now and then I get that.
Okay, so you brought me, Shane, one of your... Wow, this looks nothing like you.
Really?
Shane Hoosong.
Yeah.
Where does the name Hoosong come from?
Actually, it's from my great-grandfather.
Okay, so I'm going to put this up for everyone to see. This is the gentleman who's in studio. So you see him live, and you see his promo information right there. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. So the name comes from your great-grandfather.
Yeah, great-grandfather.
Do you want to pull your mic down? Because I'm not hearing you.
Okay.
Very well.
Here we go. Right.
Speak right into there you go.
All right.
It's kind of low, but that's good.
Yeah, the name actually stems from my great-grandfather. It's in my background. I'm
so
part
where are
Chinese.
You from?
I'm from Jamaica. My family's from Jamaica, but my great-grandfather's Chinese. So.
Okay,
yeah.
Right, because I've seen another name that's very similar. Yeah. I'm talking about the Patti people, which is Hoosong.
Yeah.
But this one has two O's and then an O at the end.
Yeah, which is kind of funny because some parts of my family spell my last name differently. So I have some that spell it H-O-S-O-N-G, and then I have some that spell it H-O-S-A-N-G.
Wow, so you think you're all related?
Honestly, it's a small world. You never know, you know. So, I mean, I know my family's spread all over the place, so.
Right, but you settled in Jamaica. Whereabouts in Jamaica are you from? Where your family from, Shane?
All over. I got, mainly in the country. Big up all of my Chilani family. Big up all the family in Clarendon.
How long have you been in this industry, singing and performing?
Honestly, I've been producing, as you can see from Ed that they told you, like, I've been producing for about 10 years now. And I just recently stepped out to say I'm going to do the artist.
So how did you make that so what was the first love, the singing or the producing?
The first love actually was just producing. You know, when I was younger, my older brother was doing it at first. And then, you know, I got hip to it and I was like, wow, this is cool. So, you know, I ended up, you know, here and there buying a few pieces and putting together, and I ended up starting to produce rhythms. And you know, I was getting better and better at it, so people started going on the songs, and I, you know, started developing writing skills and helping people arrange songs and things like that.
Wow.
So
but I'm telling you, it's a very small world, isn't it, Shane?
Yeah, very.
Because I didn't indicate to you that where the Conduit Studios broadcast from is Ed Robinson's E2 Studios.
Because when I pulled up outside, I'm like, I was like, why didn't he just tell me just go to Ed Robinson's studio?
Because I guess he didn't realize. Yeah,
man. Big up Chippy. Anyway, I'm there. But yeah,
he's on his way.
If he had just told me go over by Ed Robinson, would have been a long time.
Wow. Because I'm like, okay, where is he? Where is he? I mean, I was playing music, but I know also that Chippy. What's Chippy's relationship?
No, Chippy's like his family, you know. So
is he your manager or?
You could say that. Yeah, he's on the road as well. You know, I got a management team. Big up Tamara. You don't know Hula Sweets.
Hula Sweets.
Yeah, Hula Sweets. She's one of the main persons in the management group.
Right.
And then you have Chippy that's doing a lot of road management.
The promotion.
The promotion,
like
road promotions and things like that.
So I mean, people know you as a producer. Do they take you seriously when you tell them, you know, I've got a song here?
Honestly, the transition, it took a little getting used to, as far as everybody that knew me as, you know, the producer slash DJ slash songwriter, to kind of take me seriously as an artist. So, you know, but now they're being very receptive to my music. Okay,
so you know what? We're talking with Shane Hoosong, who's my guest this evening at the Conduit Studios. Some may know him as a producer, as a songwriter, and also I understand that you were playing on sound systems too.
Yeah.
But he's here today to highlight his art as a singer.
Yeah.
And when I got the tracks from Chippy, I was like blown away. I'm like, but where's this guy been? How come, you know? And I'm going to tell you, Shane, the first thing I said, and I don't mind. I said, but this is an unusual name for an artist. Have you heard that before? Yeah, because you would never believe that this person can sing. It's not necessarily that. It's just that when I was developing that myself to you know, gear towards being an artist, like I was looking for a name to say, yeah, all right, I'm gonna name myself something wicked. So when the man them come up on stage and say, yeah, big up, blah, 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 but it just fell in my lap that, you know, people were like, yo, just use your name. Your name is very unique. It is definitely a unique name. Shane Hoosong.
Yeah.
Do you think there's ever going to be a time where you'll just be called Shane?
You know, that's how it normally is. Once people get hip to the name, they're gonna develop their own little slang to it, and who knows? It might be Mr. Song or who or whatever.
Mr. Song, I like that. So why you didn't, Mr. Song? Why didn't you call yourself Mr. Song?
Right now, I'm working with Shane Hoosong.
Shane Hoosong, and that's his real name, people.
Yeah.
But let's just get right into the music, because I'm telling you, you know, you can't take anything for granted.
Yeah.
You can't assume anything at all, because when I heard the name, I'm like, this person can't sing. And then when I listen to the music, I'm like, wow, wait a minute. Anyway, I'm not going to play the track that you're featuring right now.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that till last.
All right, cool.
That's the jewel in the crown, unless you've got another one.
You've
got some more music.
I have some more music.
All right, this track that I'm going to play from Shane is a track called Gimme Love.
Yeah.
Right? Before I play the track, tell me a little bit about it.
Gimme Love was one of the first records that I really voiced and said, yeah, this right here is like my stamp to where I basically learned that this is where my voice should be, and you know, and this is actually a new recording of it, because that song was recorded, I would say, maybe 3 years ago, when I was when I was
when
actually
you first started out
when I was starting out saying, you know, I'm gonna try just I'm gonna try a thing, and it just so happens that it became such a song that people love it, that I you know, once my voice started developing it and it changed a little bit, I
re-recorded it.
Exactly.
So this is the re-recorded version of a track that was originally recorded 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So I hope this is like, well, it's an exclusive for the Conduit show, because this track has never been played on the Conduit show before. So one of these days I'm gonna get my sound effects sorted out, right? You can see I need help. I've major help. Anyway, this is a track called Gimme Love from Shane Hoosong, and take a listen, people, and let us know what you think. Give us your feedback, okay? All right. Okay, maybe it would help if I did this, right? I'm telling you. All right.
Oh yeah, it's Shane Hoosong. Oh yeah, for my baby, yeah. I get excited when I see your face. No other girl can take your place.
Conduit listeners who are logged in right now, I really do need your feedback on this. Are you loving this as much as I do? And wait, you haven't heard other tracks from Shane. This is Shane Hoosong, and this track is called Gimme Love.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you come up with that concept and also that rhythm? I gotta
honestly, it's a funny story. I was in the studio one night, and we was going through some rhythms, because I was getting ready for a clash, because I play sound system as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so what happened was the rhythm was in a folder with a bunch of other rhythms, and I was going through it, and then as soon as it came on, it was like bing, you know, like a light came on in my head, and then I just started writing. We paused everything that we were doing. I just started, and the lyrics just flowed. The song was written the exact same night, and
Marie is saying nice track.
Thank you very much.
But it's the voice that, I mean, such an unusual. It's almost like a pure voice.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare then to record or to write? So which one comes first? You hear the rhythm?
Yeah, I hear the rhythm. Now, normally, because I'm a producer at heart, normally what happens is I get melodies before words, and then it's as if the melodies have words hidden in them, and I kind of like decipher them. So it's funny the way things happen. So when a rhythm will come on, I'll start humming, and it's na na na, and then the words will start coming.
Wow. So it's not really, and this particular song did not come out of a situation that happened to you.
No. I mean, of course, you know, you relate it to your life as well.
That's experience.
You know. So at the same time, you know, you're taking bits and pieces from every little thing, and then you put it together. And like I said, that's how it came out.
And also, as an artist and an entertainer, where do you feel that your niche? Where do you fit in?
Well, I mean, I can't really like pinpoint where I feel like I fit in. I just try to make, you know, good music, you know. I mean, as far as concerned, I always hear that, oh, Shane, you have an old soul, which means, you know, like, I like foundation reggae. I love foundation reggae. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I like dancehall as well, you know, because I'm a selector, so, you know, I have to step to the time. But where my heart is as far as concerned is like rubber dub rhythms. So if you listen to my music, a lot of the tracks are like really rubber dub, you know, bass driven music. You know, like that's where my passion is. But at the same time, I try to do a little bit of everything
to please everybody.
I mean, not to please everybody, because at the same time, I'm just making good music that I would listen to. So that way, if I know that I'm putting everything I have into it, then if you will kind of appreciate it as well, then, you know, it's not that I'm just trying to say, yeah, I'm gonna please this person right here. I'm just making good music.
You're making good music, and the people will be pleased.
Yeah, if you like it, then I appreciate the love and support.
So I know I had your bio, and I think it fell out of the computer.
Okay.
You've actually worked with some quite big names.
Yeah. I mean, you know, along the journey, I've you know made you know pretty significant moves as far as production wise. You know, I've done tracks for Beanie Man, Mavado. Cartel, I mean, you know, hold your head up, Cartel, I don't know. Who else? Sizzler, Luciano.
Right.
You know, Terry Ganzi.
I'm going to try and find that document, you know, because I have it in here. Yeah.
Dennis Wax. You know, I've done, I've done a few things, so, you know, along the journey, so it's just, you know, little stepping stones.
So let me ask you, Shane, we have this, question come up time and time again. Do you feel as an artist, as a singer now, that you would get more respect recording in Jamaica?
You know, it's funny you say that. I mean, because you can't say that. Not saying that you can't say that, but I think as long as you're making quality records, it shouldn't be a problem that, you know, you're recording anywhere in the world. Because, you know, some of the greatest music has come from outside of Jamaica, and it's played in Jamaica.
Right.
You know, because...
And I know Philip Smart, who recently departed, was responsible for changing the game.
And Philip was another person as well I worked with. Philip.
Wow.
So, you know, it was a hit, a hit home when Philip passed away as well. So, I mean, condolences goes out to his family. And, you know, like I said, good music, you know, resonates in the hearts of people that appreciate good music. So, you know, I just try to stay focused as far as, you know, being me, as well as, you know, making good music. So that way, if it works out in the best way.
Right. I can't believe it. It's 8:44 already, Shane, and my show ends at 9 o'clock. So we really got to get to the music, because that's really why you're here, to feature your music and to expose you to a wider audience. Have you actually done any live performances?
Actually, I just recently did a live performance, I think 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks or last week? I believe it was 2 weeks ago. I did a Unity Festival in what's that, Perth Amboy.
Okay.
And then next, it went well.
What's the next?
And the next one is May 11th. I'm going to be opening up for Sanchez in Long Island.
Wow.
For Mother's Day. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So Mother's Day, live and direct, I'll be in
May the 11th. Yeah. Do you know the name of the club?
Yes, Club Revolution in Long Island. You know, big up to Irish and Chin Promotions. They're the ones keeping that event. Up
yeah. Wow. So you know all the insiders. So your job is that much easier, I think, right?
Not easy, because at the same time, it's just like I said, you have to be able to back what you're doing. You know what I mean? So I just don't say, yeah, I know that man is something I can get on. You know, I try to make sure that if I'm gonna put my first foot forward, it's gonna be a good step. So I've been trying to, you know, hone my skills and making sure
to build it brick by brick.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow! Not only is he a handsome young man, to all of the young ladies who might be looking,
Thank
you. Are you single?
Yes.
He's single, ladies. If you want to mingle, then make sure that you're at Club
Revolution.
Club Revolution, May the 11th, an Irish and Chin production, and Shane is going to be opening for Sanchez. So that really is a good move.
Yeah.
Any gigs coming up in New York area itself?
Yeah, I mean, I've been getting calls here and there, but like I said, I don't want to count the birds before the eggs hatch. Okay. So like they're in the process of finalizing.
Right.
So
you know what? I'd want to play the track because I liked it, and I want to get into it a bit more. So this is Me You Want. It was playing earlier on. Let's see if we can play the track now. Shane Hoosong.
I'm missing on, yeah. I'm missing on, yeah. Oh, girl, I'm you want to take care of the body day, make it stress free like a holiday. Me say yeah, you may want in my life, so me say girl, I'm you want to take care of the body day, make it stress free like a holiday. Me say yeah, you may